7 takeaways from new Netflix data dump. K-pop Demon Hunters Soars. Frankenstein breaks through as Netflix dropped its biannual engagement report Tuesday alongside its earnings. The data dump revealed just how massive hits like K-pop Demon Hunters and Stranger Things are for the streamer, while also shining a light on what didn't resonate as much with subscribers. As expected, breakouts like K-pop Demon Hunters, Stranger Things, Wednesday and Squid Game were among the top-watched programs for the second half of 2025. But some unexpected gems like Untamed and Frankenstein also managed to stake a claim among the top programs. And while the success of Untamed helps explain why Netflix renewed the series despite it originally being billed as a limited series, the report also sheds light on cancellation chatter around With Love Meghan, noting that several renewed series drew a similar number of views as cancelled titles like Boots. K-pop Demon Hunters is even bigger than you think. Despite the buzzy releases of Stranger Things and Wednesday during the interval, the tentpole series were outshadowed viewership-wise by K-pop Demon Hunters, as the animated movie brought in 481.6 million total views during the second half of 2025. With the massive viewership, which was largely accumulated through consistent appearances atop Netflix's most-watched films list since its June debut, K-pop Demon Hunters set another viewership record as it notched the biggest viewership in a 6-month period that Netflix has ever seen. The movie brought in a significantly larger viewership than the 279.5 million views totaled across Stranger Things 5 seasons, as well as the 170.9 million total views brought in by Wednesday seasons 1 and 2 during the same interval. Stranger Things' power comes from all its seasons. While Stranger Things 5 skyrocketed to the number 2 spot of the TV list, behind Wednesday season 2, with 93.5 million viewers, a figure that doesn't include residual viewing for the series finale following its New Year's Eve release. The past seasons of the sci-fi series weren't too far behind, with the first season ranking as the number 5 most-watched show during the 6-month period with 56.6 million views, while season 2 was the number 10 show with 44.6 million views. Likewise, season 4 logged 43 million views while season 3 earned 41.8 million views. The past seasons, which were boosted into Netflix's weekly top 10 list nearly every week since the debut of Stranger Things 5, totaled a whopping 279.5 million views. Frankenstein, A House of Dynamite, and others broke through awards bubble, while awards contenders like Train Dreams and J. Kelly received rather minimal viewership with 17.7 million views and 18 million views, respectively. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein managed to become the third most-watched movie over a 6-month period with 97.6 million views since its November debut, behind only K-pop Demon Hunters and Happy Gilmore 2. Both A House of Dynamite and Wake Up Dead Man, A Knives Out Mystery also had an impressive showing, with A House of Dynamite taking the number 7 spot on the movies list with 75.5 million views and the third Knives Out installment taking the number 14 place with 56.3 million views. Untamed competed with the likes of Stranger Things and Squid Game. Eric Bana's new crime drama managed to break through enough to compete with the likes of Netflix's biggest tentpole series as it scored 92.8 million views, landing as the number 3 most-watched TV series during the back half of 2025, behind Stranger Things 5, with 93.5 million views and ahead of Squid Game, Season 3 with 79 million views. It's no wonder that Netflix renewed Untamed for a second season despite its original conception as a limited series. Some Netflix staples weren't standouts, but met the bar for renewal. There were also some renewed Netflix staples that didn't get the same standout viewership, with Nobody Wants This, Season 2 and Emily in Paris, Season 5 landing in the 24th and 25th spots on the TV list with 30.4 and 30.3 million views, respectively. Even buzzy renewed series, The Hunting Wives, only drew in 31.3 million views, nearly matching the viewership of similarly buzzy show Boots. which scored 30.7 million views, but was cancelled after just one season. With Love, Meghan struggled to find an audience amid reports of cancellation. Reports that With Love, Meghan won't be returning for a third season were put into context with the data dump, which revealed Season 2 had only logged 2 million views from its August release through December 2025, putting it pretty far down on the list. Its first season logged 600,000 views during the interval, while the holiday celebration earned 2.4 million views. Kids programming keeps thriving. Just like true crime programming and documentaries that continue bringing in viewership for Netflix, kids shows seem to be a sure bet for the streamer as well. Similar to the last interval, which saw Ms. Rachel become the 7th most watched show, viewership for the children's program brought in just as many viewers as the streamer's biggest shows. Ms. Rachel was the number 9 most watched show during the second half of 2025 with 46.8 million views, ahead of Stranger Things Season 2 with 44.6 million views and Man vs. Baby Season 1 with 43.5 million views. Additionally, the second installment of Ms. Rachel scored 26.2 million views, and Peppa Pig's cumulative audience across seasons totaled to 85.3 million views.